G'day mates, it's Donny from Donny's Garage and Adventures. Been seeing a lot of stuff on the Xlights forum about things burning, which is not great. So just wanted to go through a really simple thing that Alan Hansen taught me about when I've been ordering some stuff off him in the past. And they're called Bootlace Ferrules, which are these little things here. So basically what it is when you've got a bare wire, like this one here, when you put this into your terminal connectors, once you screw down on it, it basically displays the wires back out. So if you've got one of these, all you need to do, slip it over the end. And you can actually, probably might be hard to see in the video, but you want the wires to be covering most of the core. And then you use a crimp. Chuck the crimp in. Just crimp down. Now we can't actually pull that off very easily. And then when you actually crimp it into your terminal connector, as you can see now, you've actually got, rather than splayed wires, you've just got metal that it's going to crimp onto. So much better way of doing things. You can get kits like these off eBay for $15 or less. So I strongly recommend using these types of connectors because it'll stop things from pulling out when they shouldn't pull out. It'll stop splayed wires from actually short circuiting the rest of your boards as well. So I just wanted to show the Pixlite board that I'd set up in a CG1500 where I've used these ferrules on every connector. So you can see when you're actually pulling it, I can actually pull it by the wires. Nothing's splayed out or anything there, and the connection's really solid. So I've done the same thing with the power connectors as well. So I don't have any sprayed out wires that are going to short circuit things by accident. So for something so simple and so cheap, definitely worthwhile doing, because it's just such a simple, easy thing that you can do to make all your connections and everything work a lot better. Alright, just as an example as well, so I've got one end that's just bare stripped and one end that's actually got a bootlace ferrule on it. Got your standard connector that you'll see on most boards. So I'm just going to insert it into here. You can see even when I'm inserting it, it's got a pretty tight connection just by that. Crimp it down, and then deliberately going to leave the top end of this out just to demonstrate something. So you can probably see, hopefully, when I'm bending this wire, you can see the exposed top of the wire. Now with the bootlace ferrules, you can actually cut the ends so they sit really flush against the connector on this side as well. So you're not really exposing any metal out the top of your connector. The problem with when you don't use them is, like we said before, the wires can splay out, but also over time, heat and everything like that, you can see as you pull them out, you're actually going to get the wires that can cross over with another one and cause a short circuit. These are much more stronger, much more harder to pull out. Like you probably break the connector before you're actually going to break the wire out of the actual ferrule before the ferrule is going to come out. Normal set of wire, if something fell, pulls the board down, it could actually break that really quickly as well. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick video to explain what they are because it's such a simple task to be able to use them. Cheers.